Creek State Park, and that is a highway that you see up there. There's your cars, and that is all. There's like a giant rock cliff. It's so huge. 7.5 times magnification. There's 10 times. That's how big that cliff is, guys. It's crazy. Anyways, yeah, it's like a little. It's like a big little, or it's like a little lake here. People can put their boats out here, go fishing, and you know, this is Colorado, so I don't really think there's too many areas around here that have water like this, except maybe a couple little lakes or bays or whatever. But it's actually really windy out here. It's 65 degrees, but it's super windy because of the weather in the mountains blowing down here, whatever the case may be, and it's making it chilly with the wind. But I stopped at this park really quick because I just was looking up places to visit more outside the depth of what I've already seen in Colorado in the past times I've come here, and I've managed to get such an amazing deal on my hotel here. I got away with murder on that, and I'll have to explain that later on, but boy, I'm really thankful because I'm basically getting 2 days of staying here for damn near free. So because of that, I might even stay a little bit longer, because if I'm not spending my money and I'm saving it, then shit, it's exciting, man. I like the people here. It's good energy. It's good vibes. You guys, people have seen me come here before, and I remember when I was here a year ago, I wasn't the same person I was a year ago. I was still heavily chasing women and all the same with money and fitness, but I wasn't focused enough on the fitness and the money. I had to close those other things out, and I noticed the more people I've cut off and the more that I stopped chasing like women. What I consider chasing women is constantly trying to make them part of the mission where it just should be included, and basically that's how it's been. Like, it's been more natural for me in the last 6 months, or a little bit less now, and it's just flowing a lot better, and I'm not giving as many people as attention anymore. I'm not being as nice, and I'm not being as forgiving. That's just simply how it is. Fuck. So yeah, I'll probably stop at a couple more different parks. I thought I was gonna be going to somewhere with some like trails in the woods, but this is like some big ass field and then a bay and a lake and just out in the middle of nowhere. So glad you guys are watching my videos, and I hope you like them. I'm about to go get back in the car and go to Armbru's Pro Gym and go train some arms. Day 2 at Armbru's Pro Gym, doing arms and shoulders. Home gym to Phil Heath, so let's get right to it. Alright guys, so I'm about 45 minutes into my workout, done a bunch of shoulders and triceps. Now I need to move on to biceps, but I'm pretty pumped up. Looking good in Chrissy's shirt. Thanks Chrissy for all the hospitality and generosity since I've been here. It's been great. And yeah, just checking in with y'all. It's a good session. Vibes are great in Colorado all across the board so far. They always were when I was here before, so we get back to it. This car I'm in right now, yo guys, this car that I'm in right now hasn't even seen a winter yet. So it's kind of funny that I'm here in Colorado and snow, and I never saw it in Rochester. But yeah, my plans got ruined because of the weather. I escaped the mountains because it started getting really bad up there. If it's under 40 here and it's snowing here, up in the mountains higher up where I was going to be, it would have been below freezing. Driving down that shit would have been scary, and I wasn't going to stay at my buddy's house, so my only choice was to leave. I went and got dinner real quick, and now I'm going back to the hotel and calling it a night. So, but I appreciate, again, everybody for watching this content, and I'm going to try to put it together the best I can. Mind you, I was recording a lot for mostly Instagram and stuff for TikTok, but I tried to get as much content as I could on this one phone for YouTube. So, appreciate you guys, and please subscribe to the channel. Alright, yo, so dispensary called Lightshade, and I'm just being myself. I wasn't even going to show this on YouTube or any of these videos, and I'm still kind of debating not, but if I do, just know that I mustered up a lot of confidence, because I didn't really want to promote or advertise like smoking weed, doing drugs, but it's legal here. It's completely normal, and it is in many different states, and it's freaking weed, man. I don't even care. I smoked this stuff when I was a teenager for many years. I started at the age of 15, did up until maybe like I don't know, 21, 22, then I stopped for many, many years, and then I only started up again a year or two ago when I was in Florida and I got a med card. So there you go, there you have it. I like pre-rolls. I like stuff with hash covered on it, hash covered pre-rolls, and unfortunately Colorado isn't really big on them, so I have to go other places. Other states have them, like even New York, where I'm from, has them. But on to the next dispensary. Alrighty, yo. I'm leaving Denver, guys. I was here for a good 4 days. I was on the road for a good 5 days. Yeah, I mean, I got here, what, Tuesday night or Monday night? Can't remember. But, yeah, the weather kind of messed up my plans, and although it's a little bit nicer this weekend, it still gets cold up in the mountains, and the mountains is kind of where I wanted to do some of my hiking and my walking, and I wanted to get some content with my buddy Dylan, but you know, it's crazy, guys. Like, this is part of the reason why I travel and I go on these road trips, and I travel to these places. I always try to travel the places that I go to regularly. There's always people there that I know who I have a regular, recurring relationship with, whether it's, you know, a friend from back in the day, or if it's a friend from social media. And for me, the way this is working out is I'm becoming this guy who's not super rich, not rich, but I'm definitely nowhere near being broke. And some of the people that I was friends with are closer to the broker spectrum. So they all have kids, they all have partners, and it seems like everybody this is my whole thing with not messing with the traditional marriage stuff. Like, I always felt like my buddy was a good dude, and he's getting like his wife, or not his wife, his girlfriend, like being held back from just seeing like, I'm his guy friend who's known him since freaking the beginning of middle school, right? I have the luxury to be able to come out here more than once a year if I want to, but that doesn't mean I'm going to come here every couple weeks just to see a friend. So when I'm here, you know, he should be able to say, hey, I'm going to step out for an hour or two with my friend. I mean, literally, we wouldn't even go into a bar. I think every chick of a guy that I'm friends with assumes that I just got like a squad of women in a hotel just waiting or something. I swear to God, it's not like that. I'm not rich enough to have that set up, but if I was, it wouldn't be the most far-fetched thing for them to believe or to think. But I'm not going to set up one of my friend. Like, what goes on in my life is what goes on in my life. If he's got a girlfriend and he's got friends, I'm not going to bring my environment that could possibly jeopardize him and his girlfriend and their relationship. Like, I just don't do that. I'm not that type of guy. I'm the last type of guy that would do it. But after hearing how shitty this person is, like, I kind of just want to help my buddy. Like, you can't, that's the thing. I really want to help people. I like to help people. I've tried helping out my friends with advice and just all this other shit. And I remember they used to try to help me, but now they're the ones that are back on their ass, and I'm the one that's single with no baggage, moving around the country the way that they all want to move. But yet, you guys all, everybody always chooses the simple life, man. Never taking chances or risks, just ending up with the same chick that you started dating when you were 20 or 25 or 18 or whatever. I'm sorry, man. I couldn't do it. That wasn't me. I had a different path laid out for me, and now I'm kind of figuring out where my place is going to be going forward, and I need to make more friends. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get to the point where I'm getting a little lonely. I don't have as many friends to call and talk to anymore. It's either simply because of this lifestyle and me not clicking with these people anymore, like literally not clicking with them. I don't know what else to say. I don't want to say anything bad about them. We're just not clicking anymore. And some of my other friends, they just caught up in life. So I try to come here and see my friend. Not just to see him. I love this place. I love Colorado, and I have other friends here, but it would be nice if I were to move to an area to say that one of my friends I've known since childhood I could still hang out with and do stuff with, because I'm losing familiarity with just people in society. I feel like I don't really have too many. I have like 2-3 decent friends that I can call up and talk to, and he's one of them. And he's, here we are. He says, nah, man, you know what? I'm just going to have to stay in. My chick is going crazy. She's wild, insecure, da-da-da. Whatever, man. I'm just wanting to give you guys some insight on my personal life and where I stand. So, I'm 32 years old. My friends are getting to be past their late 20s now. They're all dipping into their 30s. So, I'm just very fortunate that I'm on this conquest to be able to get up and go and earn my money the way that I earn it. And that's the benefit of being a social media figure and a fitness influencer, is that you get paid to make posts and be on social media and the internet. As long as everything, all that's being done, it doesn't matter where you are, where you post, or where you do what you do, as long as it's a nice enough environment or it makes sense for what you're doing. That's also the important part. So, all right, time to get on the road. I'll be sure to record a couple of things along the way. All right, check it out. I am in the middle of nowhere, Colorado, heading into Kansas, and then from Kansas I'm going down into Oklahoma. I've never gone that route before. I've never been to Oklahoma. And then from Oklahoma to Texas, I'm just getting gas quick. It's really windy here, or else I'd be sitting outside recording, but it's really that windy. So here out in the Midwest, where it's really flat, the wind just blows like crazy, especially with the gradual slopes of some of the hills and mountains that are coming down from the Rockies. It's pretty wild. So, getting my gas and get back on the road. Alright, this is Kansas. Alright, so I'm at a rest stop in the middle of nowhere, Kansas right now, making my way over to actually to Holland, going directly south to Oklahoma and then to Texas. So look at this. Just nothing for miles. Crazy, right? Alright, let's get back to it.